Hola everyone, it's me, Awkward, and here I am for my first Sims 3 Let's Play, and kind of, not the first official one that's been on my channel, but the first official one that I've done since I've kind of switched over to being a Simmer. Um, I'm still doing simulation games, as you can see, and I'm actually pretty hyped about this. So I'm going to go over some things really quick in this introduction video. About me, my name is Josh, not Sora. I used to go by Sora, but my name is Josh, or you can call me Awkward, whatever you want to call me. I am your typical 16-year-old kid who is a shut-in, who basically spends most of his time inside, let's be fair. But, I love The Sims. I am a huge fan of it. I have been I started out with The Sims 2, and then I went to The Sims 3, started collecting the games from there, and then I've gotten into The Sims 4, which I've been addicted to a lot recently. Um, yeah, so I'm going to explain a little bit about this project. First off, the first thing I want to say is this is not a challenge video. I'm not doing a challenge. It's very vanilla, you could say. I'm not doing this as an expansion pack LP either. So basically, don't think of this as a challenge or an expansion pack LP. This is not a Supernatural LP. It's very focused on Supernatural, but it's not a Supernatural LP. Another thing I want to point out too is the rules of this challenge. Not challenge. Why did I say that? The rules of this thing that I've set for myself. Only witches are allowed in the Coven. I wanted to keep it this way, so it's very, basic. So it makes sense. Like, if you had a Coven, you wouldn't have werewolves and shit in there. Any witches accepted. We might actually recruit some of the witches from Moonlight Falls and be like, yo, join us, join our little party. Yeah, sounds great. And babies are allowed. I'm gonna keep that, these are basically three basic rules. Babies are allowed, but if they are not a witch, they must move out when they become a young adult. So if they're a human, or if they're a werewolf, or I keep using werewolf or vampire or something like that, they have to move out when they become a young adult. Likely, if they're a vampire or something, I'll just age them up and be like, yo, you need to leave. Okay. Now, on to the introductions of our characters that we're going to be having. We're going to have Dusty Boglier. He is a witch who was residing in Moonlight Falls. And he found out about the Coven and had to join so he could find his purpose in life. He tends to be pretty broody, and pretty much a grumpy individual. He's not the happiest fellow on the block, but he's pretty rebellious too to social norms. He doesn't like to conform to them. He likes to be his own person. And because of that, he's pretty fearless in whatever he does. He's very, very fearless. He's brave, you could say. So he's not afraid to cast a few spells and screw up people's days. Screw up some people's days. He also enjoys reading, which you'll probably see him do a lot. I don't really have too much of a goal with Dusty. I kind of want him to, just kind of play the bad witch, I guess you could say, of the entire series. So he's kind of, just there. And I understand in actual witches' covens, they are only allowed white witches or dark or black witches, I think is what they're called. I might be wrong. You can tell me in the comments if I'm wrong. Magnolia West. How do I say this? She is kind of a mess. She joined the coven to find some fun and get some friends like her. and she's pretty much over emotional and feels strongly about events. She's very over emotional. She feels very strongly about things that happen in her life and things that happen in other people's lives. She's also pretty neurotic, not to mention she's a diva. She's also an avant-garde, and she's super into art, and honestly, she's a klepto, so yikes. But that will help us in the let's play because we're pretty broke right now. So yikes. Gwendolyn, our leader of the Coven, and she's pretty much a mother figure to the rest of them. She's very mature, she's very nurturing, and she's very good at, she's just a very good person in general. She's good at gathering as well, and she is our quote unquote good witch. She's honestly just a sweetheart, and she cares deeply for her wishes. She's also proper, and she acts much older for her age, which is a young adult. And she also happens to be very lucky, so there's that. So that was this little introduction video. If you guys have any suggestions for what you want to do, like I said, this is pretty vanilla. I can do pretty much whatever you guys think I should do. If you guys want me to recruit one of the Crumple Bottom sisters, we can do that. If you guys want me to make a new witch or something for them to move in or something like that, I can do that. It's really up to you guys what you want us to do. I'll build on to the Coven as we go along. It's very ugly looking right now. I didn't have a lot of simoleons to really work with. Um, but yeah, so I will see you guys in the first episode. Okay? Love you guys. Bye.